Alright, how you guys doing? Today's story is coming from r/MaliciousCompliance. First things first though, if you like the art, like the video, if you like my voice, like the video, make sure you leave a comment. I don't care what you say, just say something. Today's story is coming from user/MotorMania85, titled, I wasted 2 hours of my sister's time because she refused to listen to me. When I was younger, around a decade ago, I used to love two things, cars and roads. Still to this day I love cars, but the way I loved roads was through maps. My favorite activity when I was bored was to go on the Maps app and look at the highways that surrounded my area. My oldest sister at the time was the only sibling of mine who had a license. One summer day she was bored and decided to take me and her boyfriend to an amusement park an hour and a half away from home. The story begins on the way back. My father needed the car at the car dealership as it was scheduled to have routine maintenance done the next morning. My father sent her the address of the dealership and requested that she drop the car off and he'll go pick us up at the dealer. Now that the context is out of the way, here's where my sister made a mistake. She typed in the address and clicked on the nearest place with that road. The issue is that the nearest place with that road was a town going an hour in the opposite direction. She gets on a road I'll call State Route 100. This intersects with Interstate 1, which we were supposed to get onto. When she passes the highway, this following interaction ensues. You were supposed to make that right. That's not what the map says. 5 minutes later, I say again, we're heading in the wrong direction. This does not go home. Maybe it's an alternate route that goes faster. I don't think a road going in the opposite direction is fast. She cuts me off. Her, now annoyed, listen, I'm going to focus on what the map says, not you. Just stop already. And with that, I followed her instruction. After all, why would I complain about a road I've never been on? From what I remember after that, we stopped for gas about a half hour in. My sister's still convinced that we're going in the right direction. Why should I correct her? She's listening to the map after all. And the fallout. We hit an expressway and my sister's convinced we made it home and is pleased with herself. This was until an overhead sign said, Town B Regional Airport, 1 mile. At this point, my sister realized her mistake. She starts freaking out and saying, I didn't know this road was here. I was following the map. OP, why did you tell me we were going the wrong way? I was scared of her getting mad at me, so I just said, after you told me to stop, I just stopped paying attention to where you were going. She eventually pulled into a gas station and saw where she set her GPS to. After correcting her mistake, we head in the opposite direction, and although the car ride was rather silent, we eventually see the signs for the amusement park we started at, because she had to turn left at the road that I originally told her to turn at. And that is how I turned a drive that was supposed to be an hour and a half into a 3.5 hour journey. Years have passed since this happened, and I told my father, who thought it was hysterical, and I often considered telling my sister, but we sadly rarely speak anymore. Thank you for reading. Have a happy new year. Alright, that's going to be the end of the story. Hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.